Welcome to the Daily Review. This is Fed Razak, Senior Trading Strategist here at CMTrading. And today is May 9th, 2023, and today is Tuesday morning. So looking at the highlights of the day, Apple holding on to its gains, while the rest of the market really tapering off on lower volume. Now, no major economic events scheduled for today. So as we look at the various markets, starting out with the Forex symbols, we're watching the US dollar rebounding against the major pairs and looking at the indices, the Dow Jones and the NASDAQ, pretty much unchanged. And for that matter, so were the commodities. Gold and oil pretty much unchanged as well. Now, looking at the stocks, Tesla and Apple did hold to its gains, while Google actually going on the upside. Now, lastly, looking at cryptocurrencies, Bitcoin trickling lower. So let's take a look at the markets and see what we can expect from today's trading. So here we go. We're going to take a look at the Euro USD first. And the Euro selling off about 50 points. The dollar getting stronger versus the Euro about 50 points. Trading in that range, not breaking out higher. We expected that, but that didn't come through. The GBP did not break out higher. The dollar also there, getting a little bit stronger there. And just tapering off, not heading higher, but not also heading lower for the GBP. Now, looking at the other major components, USD CAD did gain versus the dollar, but we got that bounce, that supportish level at that 133.30-ish level right there. Also, I mean, the markets are not trading with major volume, but this is to be expected, okay? I mean, we are hitting certain thresholds that we're bouncing off of. Nothing doing with gold, trading at 2022, which was the same number yesterday. If you look at crude oil, also at $72 a barrel. Yeah, just gaining a little bit, but not really something to write home about. As we did hit closer to that 68 level, we breached that $70 range. So with that said, I mean, we are on the bottom of the range here, okay, for all intents and purposes. Now jumping into the U.S. markets, Dow Jones tapering off to 33,639. Again, not a major taper off, but a little bit of a trickling down there, while the NASDAQ unchanged. Now looking at the stocks, remember, Apple came out with its earnings reports last Thursday and going into Friday's session, and we traded back up to its highs, okay, close to its highs, 173. We're still there. We're holding on to it, which is an important element because that means there's still some strength in the market. That means also that investors are not looking to sell it in anticipation it's even going to go higher. Looking at Microsoft, we tapered off there at 308, which is to be expected. Okay, nothing really doing there. Tesla also holding on to its gains about 171 after breaking above that 200-day moving average. That's an important event. Now, the rest of the stocks are pretty much mixed besides Google. Okay, if we look at Google, had a great day and rallied back to its highs of 108. Now, again, we're flirting with it, but we need to clear it. We need to have some sort of clearance with it, some sort of push that's going to push the markets higher. And I don't think that we're going to get that because the markets are still just really absorbing some of the inflationary reports. And also going into tomorrow, we have a CPI number. So that's really important as we're going into that major number. Now, lastly, looking at Bitcoin, trickling down to 27,570. Just a further trickle from yesterday, but not much. We're getting closer to the bottom of the range here. Okay, if we look at a daily chart, that's a little bit closer at 27,000-ish level. It becomes a buy. Just be aware of that, okay, because this has been really trading in that range for quite some time, ever since we broke up above it. And again, you also have to be careful with it and make sure that you've got some take profits and some stop losses to make sure you don't get hurt, because it does seem to trade with a erratic kind of character to it because it's not following through. There's no trend here really. It's just trading in a range. So keep that in mind. This is Fed Razak, and we wish everybody a great trading day. Thank you.